Facts.
I am Marianne Okon, and this is Hot Facts, where we separate truth from fiction. We're passionate about the hard-hitting stories that matter. Get ready to challenge your perception and discover the real world. Let's dive deep into the issues that affect our communities, revealing the untold stories and giving you a voice. No sensationalism, no bias, just raw, unadulterated truth. I am committed to delivering news without compromise. Hard facts as we know them, when we know them, and how they affect you. Every Monday through to Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. This will be your most authentic news experience starting now on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Well, thank God it's Friday, 11 minutes, I beg your pardon, gone past the 3 o'clock hour. Welcome to Hard Facts Awards. Every Friday, not as usual. On Fridays, we do 1 hour of news compressed into 3 things or 3 categories. Best stories of the week, worst stories of the week, and the Nawa stories for the week. Yes, of course, we're looking at all of the stories we've talked about on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then we compress them into 3 categories. We make sure that you have the best, the worst, and the Nawa. Now, the Nawa story obviously is the stories that keep you, scratching your head and wondering, now wow. And then most importantly, you get to vote for which story makes it to the top as best story for the week, worst story for the week, or the Nawa story for the week. My name is Marianne Okon. Welcome to Hard Fact Awards, and this is how we welcome you to the show. Get ready.
It's that time of the week again. Are you ready to dive into the wide world of news? Join us for the Hard Fact Awards every Friday at 3 to 4 p.m. on Nigeria Info FM. We are breaking down the best, the worst, and the downright Nawa stories that had everyone talking this week.
No, wow. Some people don't do it.
From jaw-dropping headlines to the most outrageous events, we've got it all covered.
And y'all know how we do it, so let's get it on.
Tune in as we celebrate the stories that make you laugh, cry, and shake your head in disbelief. Whether it's the latest viral sensation or the craziest political blunder,
We are going to provide you with insecurity.
we'll give you the rundown on what's hot and what's not. And guess what? You get to vote for your favorite stories in our weekly awards. Who will take home the coveted title of the best stories of the week, and which tale will earn the infamous worst story of the week? Hard Facts Awards on Nigeria Info FM, where we turn the news into entertainment.
Welcome back. This is Hard Facts Awards. This is the nation's #1 talk news and sports radio station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're broadcasting live from our audiovisual studios right here in Etimian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. I'm Marianne Okon. Let's get into the business for this afternoon. We're starting with the best stories for the week. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. Go watch us live on Facebook and on YouTube, and you can join the conversation and vote via WhatsApp 0809597585. Everyone's allowed to vote. Diaspora voting is allowed. E-voting is allowed. This is where your vote does count. And most importantly, you could join the voting process on our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube. And on X, use the hashtag HardFacts. Yes, most importantly. All right, what are the best stories for the week, ladies and gentlemen? These are the nominees for the best stories for the week. Nigeria to decriminalize attempted suicide by December 2025, says the Minister of Health. 2027, INEC should adopt electronic voting and transmission of results, says El Rufai. And finally, in the category of the best stories for the week, 6 days to Fubara's return, Ibas's legacies and others raised mixed expectations in Rivers. Which is your best story? Let's get into the details. The federal government has said Nigeria is on course to decriminalize attempted suicide by December of 2025. That's this year. In a move designed to replace punitive laws with a health-centered approach. And we heard some very touching stories yesterday. I think from Ruth and someone else, Rita, I think. Amazing stories, turnaround stories, and how they were able to make it back to normal after they went through a dark tunnel. I must say, you guys are amazing. So if government is saying, hey, we're not going to arrest people who are attempting to, to kill themselves, we're going to try other measures, instead of punitive, but health approaches to help them, to rehabilitate them. That should be a good story, right? Or is it when the erstwhile governor of Kaduna State, Nasser El-Rufai, called on the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to deploy electronic voting and real-time transmission of results for the 2027 elections, saying that continued electoral malfeasance has increased Nigerians' apathy in exercising their constitutional obligations? In other words, if INEC does this, it's going to be an easy, smooth process. Could your best story be the fact that on the 18th of September, Governor Siminalayi Fubara returns to being governor, and of course the quasi-military rule of Iboga Ibas comes to an end? Well, the democratic valve in Rivers State will enjoy a reset of sorts following the expiration of 6 months emergency rule declared by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the 18th of March this year. Is that good news? Well, let's start voting. 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190 0201 277 0993. That is for the ladies. For the men, I beg your pardon. For the ladies, 0201 465 7190. Start voting because here your vote does count. You can vote on YouTube, on Facebook, or on WhatsApp. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Hello, good afternoon. Pino.
Hey, well done. No, I've not heard your voice since. Yes, welcome.
Yeah, there is no good news, but I will have to go with the similar Fobra of returning back. But there's no good news at all.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190. Which is your best story for the week? Let's go. Welcome to Hard Facts Awards. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This Basudo. I go with El-Rufai.
Basudo. That's it.
It's okay.
Thank you very much for calling. That's a very typical Efik name, Basudo. All right, okay, we're still taking your thoughts. Which are your best stories for the week? Could it be where the federal government is saying no more punitive measures for attempted murder? We're going to try another route, and that different route is to rehabilitate, look at health, healthy ways to deal with these guys and find out exactly what's going on in their minds. Could your best story be that the quasi-military rule in Rivers State is coming to an end? Or could your best story be that El-Rufai is saying, look, INEC, do the right thing. That way we can have something close to free, fair, and credible elections. Let's start voting. Welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this Paul from Aja.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go with the El-Rufai story.
Okay, El-Rufai gets another vote. Thank you very much for calling. 0201 277 0993. That is for the ladies. 0201 465. Why am I? 0201 277 0993. I have chicken brain today. Is for the general line. For the ladies, 0201 465 7190. Okay, let's take a call from a lady. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Hello, good afternoon, Miriam.
Good afternoon.
This is Madam Florence.
Madam Florence, let's go. What are you voting for?
I'll vote for El-Rufai.
Okay, El Rufai gets another vote. Okay, thank you very much for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Good afternoon, Leah.
Good
This
afternoon.
is American boy.
American
Yeah,
boy.
El-Rufai.
Okay, El Rufai. All right. 0201-277-0993, That is only for the ladies. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube. Which is your best story for the week? Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Hello, good afternoon, Marianne.
Good afternoon.
This is David calling from Gorodu.
All right, David, what are you voting for?
Voting for the federal government to decriminalize attempted suicide.
All right, lovely. Thank you very much for calling. That sounds like a good story. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards. I am so sorry. Do call me back. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Yeah, good afternoon, Marianne.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Abuime from Command Ispaja.
Boyme, what are you voting for?
El-Rufai, of course, but let me add that if they don't stop people from going to pry into the voting area, the printing area, nothing, no amount of law will work if they don't prevent unauthorized people from accessing that place where they print and put the ballot. Yeah, that's the most important.
Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate it. All right. El Rufai gets another vote. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello, good afternoon, Mary Ann. This is Joy from Iba.
Hello, Joy. Good afternoon. How are you?
Thank you.
What are you voting for? Oh dear, Joy, I'm so sorry. If you can call me back. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hey, Marianne.
Yes.
How are you now?
I'm fine, thank you.
This is the one of Odogbolu.
Is it? What are you voting for?
The suicide on how they vote for.
Okay, suicide gets another vote. Thank you, AJ, for calling. We appreciate it. All right, in case you're just joining us, this is Hard Facts Awards, where we get you to vote for the best stories for the week, the worst stories for the week, and the now stories. And what are these stories? These are stories that you and I have discussed all through the week, from Monday through to Thursday. And what we do is compress them into 3 categories and allow you to vote. Whatever you vote for, depending on which one carries the highest number of votes, those stories emerge as best, worst, and now worst stories. You can also vote via our Facebook Live, via our YouTube Live, and you could also vote via WhatsApp. So keep those calls coming. 0201 277 0993, 0201 465 7190. On X, use the hashtag Hard Facts. On WhatsApp, it's 0809 5975 805. And diaspora voting is allowed. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Mr. Abiodun.
Mr. Abiodun, what are you voting for?
El-Rufai.
El-Rufai. Okay. Thank you very much, Abiodun, for calling. All right. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mariam.
Yes.
My name is Suda. I'm calling from Mitio.
Tunde, how now?
Thank God it's another Friday.
Yes.
I goes to El-Rufai.
All right, El-Rufai gets another vote. All right, thank you very much, Tunde, for calling. We appreciate it. All right, I've got my 10 votes via telephone. Let's go to social media. Don't forget, you can vote via Facebook. You can vote via YouTube. I want to see your votes. And those who are in the diaspora, you're allowed to vote. Okay, let's go to WhatsApp. This one says, El-Rufai gets my vote. This is Lambert from Moe. Okay, El-Rufai gets another vote. This one says, my vote is for El-Rufai. Okay, El-Rufai seems to be going almost unopposed. This one here says, El-Rufai on 2027. This is from Joe Sebastian. Okay, El-Rufai gets another vote. Okay. Mr. Bolly says El-Rufai all the way. Oh, I don't know why everybody's voting for El-Rufai. So you will not vote for government. That is saying that they will decriminalize. Or people don't even want him back. Is this how people are in this country? Okay, I need 6 more votes. Let's keep going. Who are you voting for? This one says, Okay. Welcome back for Fubara. Tunde from Alakbar. So Sim Fubara gets 1 extra vote. Well, that's good. This one says, I vote for Fubara. The rest now audio. Chica from Frankfurt. Okay, Sim gets another vote. All right. This one says, El Rufai has my vote. This is from Safiano in Kano. Thank you, Safiano. This one says, I vote El Rufai and the electronic voting. Okay, thank you very much. Aha. All right, we'll soon move into the coalition center. Let's see. This one says, El Rufai's story of mandating INEC to fully deploy electric voting is voting even under the law. ZECA. Okay, so you obviously are voting for El Rufai. Okay. And that does it for me in this category. I'm going to go into the coalition state. Don't worry. We have uploaded the results on iRev. Just go and check. Yes, the same one that you have here is the one you see on the iRev. And these are the results. We don't use to waste time here because we're doing e-voting. You understand? Electronic voting is everything is in real time. You know. From the least to the most, the government saying that they're decriminalizing suicides got 2 votes. Sim Fubara's return on the 18th of September this year got 3 votes, and coming in with the highest number of votes is El Rufai, advocating for proper e-voting and, of course, using all the technology that we have to make sure that we have free, fair and credible elections. Got 14 votes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your best story for the week. Please a round of applause for El Rufai. My God, my God. El Rufai is not a good guy. Lovely. Everybody's supporting El Rufai. Nobody's talking about the body bags again. I love this for him. Clap, clap. If you are going to clap, clap well. Well done. Your vote is counting. It's time for us to go into the next category, which is obviously the worst stories for the week. Brace up, ladies and gentlemen. And let us get you into the nominees for the worst stories for the week. These are your nominees. United Nations, Atiku, Obi Ndume rage over killings of 63 in Borno and demand probe. Road Viver alleges police complicity in attack during defection to ADC in Alimosho. And finally, we won't implement fuel tax now, says Oyedele. Let me give you the details of some of these stories. Let's start with fresh Boko Haram attacks in Borno State have left no fewer than 63 people dead, including 5 soldiers, 58 civilians, triggering outrage from the United Nations, the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, and Senator Mohammed Ali Ndume. Could that be your worst story for the week? Or is it where the Labour Party governorship candidate in Lagos State, Gbadebo Roads Viver, had accused the police of aiding hoodlums in attacking attendees at the venue for his defection to the African Democratic Congress on Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago in Alimosho? Or could your worst story be on the tax reforms, where Taiwo Oyedele had told the media that his committee intends to implement the new tax laws, which was recently signed by Mr. President, which is also expected to take effect in January of 2026. He has also defended the 5% fuel surcharge, currently generating public backlash, insisting that it is not a new tax, but it is an existing law that has been dormant since 2007. Why you wake? All right, let's vote. Which is your worst story for the week? 02012770993, You could join the conversation by sending us a message on WhatsApp. It's 08095975805. If you are listening from outside of the country, you're allowed to call in and vote. Yes, voice votes are allowed for the diaspora. E-voting safe day. iRev safe day. Everything. Yafu. Join the conversation. We're also live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. Your vote does count here. Hello.
Hello, Miriam, Madam Florence.
Hello, Madam Florence. What are you voting for?
I'm voting for the killings.
Killings. All right. Thank you very much. So, of course, the Borno killings got one vote. All right. Let's go. Hello. Welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello.
Yes.
Good afternoon. I be good evening.
It's good afternoon.
From
Okay.
Yeah. The worst story. Why we Gbadebo go to church and hold a political program? That's my worst story. It's wrong.
I don't understand. What are you voting for? What are you voting for? God, nobody's analyzing anything.
Gbadebo.
So if you are voting for it means that if you are voting for Gbadebo, it means that you are supporting him. Maybe you don't know what you are voting for, but I will count it as one vote. He can decide to go anywhere to defect. It's not your business. Do you own a church? The church opened the grounds for him to do it. Is that a problem? Where is it written that you can't go to a church and do whatever? When what's his name? I mean, in River State, they're the biggest culprits. Wike is always in some church or the other talking about politics. He uses the pulpit for all of those things. And I always think to myself, who allows these people to do that? But anyway, anything can happen anywhere these days. Welcome to Hard Facts Awards. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Thank God it's Friday.
Yes, TGIF.
Yeah, not be every Friday you love, but the message you want. And on this new one, now Borno killings, tears, blood, and sweat. Sorry, I don't like that. What story of the way?
All right, thank you very much, Mrs. Oboli. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Good afternoon, Miriam.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
My name is David from Ikorodu.
All right, David.
I vote for the Borno killings.
Borno killings. Okay.
Yeah, story of the week.
Thank you very much for calling. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Mary. This is Joy from Member.
Joy, let your call not disappear. All right. Security issues in Borno. Thank you very much, Joy from Iba, for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Welcome. Hello, Miriam.
Yes. Tunde.
I vote for the worst story of my vote is goes to Borno killing.
Borno killings. All right. Thank you very much, Tunde. We appreciate you calling. Hello. Welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Good afternoon, Mary Ann.
Hello.
Well done. You are good work, my dear sister.
Thank you.
Coming too much. So we cannot say we without hearing killing. For no killing, I'm voting for killing.
Thank you very much, Uzoma, for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Good afternoon, Mr. Miriam.
Hello, it's more Mr. Miriam.
Hello?
Yes.
Miss Miriam. I'm voting for the killing. How long will this continue?
I don't know, my dear. We need to ask Nuri Badu and his friends. All right. Thank you very much for your thoughts. Okay. Borno killings going unopposed. Hello.
Hi, Marianne. This is Kenny.
Hello, Kenny.
Hey. My vote goes for the tax, the 5% tax.
Yeah.
On fuel. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for calling. All right. We only get one vote. Because if it was dormant, why are you waking it up? And not such a time where people have loose change to throw around. You want to kill people? What is the idea? I'm waiting for Taiwo to join me next week. I cannot wait. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello, Miriam. This is Jordan again.
Hello, Jordan. Go ahead.
Borno killings.
Borno killings. All right, Borno killings. Thank you very much. Okay. We're going to go to social media now because I've got my 10 votes, voice votes. It's time for us to go to social media and take the remaining 10 votes. So how are you voting? This one says, I vote for the tax issue. Isaiah from Surulere. Okay, Oyewale gets another vote. Adesanya here says, or Tuni from Alakbere says, what story is Borno killings? Thank you very much. That gets another vote. This one says, my worst story for the week is Borno killings. Safianu, thank you for your vote. This one says, my worst story is a Boko Haram attack in Borno. Sam, thank you very much for your vote. All right. Stephen from Churchgate says, Stephen, your vote, this vote is late. We have moved to war stories, So let's move on. Merchant Man says, I vote for Vival Roads. Okay, so Badibo gets one more vote. All right, on Facebook Live, okay, I need you guys to vote for the worst stories for the week. Yes, I can see the best stories, but I want the worst stories. Onyekachi Madu on YouTube Live says he votes for 5% tax next year. So Yuwale gets another vote. All right, I need 4 more votes, and then we're moving to our last category, which is the Nawa stories. Yes, so you can vote on Facebook, you can vote on YouTube, you can vote on WhatsApp. All right, let me keep taking those votes. This one says government will implement all the abandoned laws. Of course, he's voting for the tax laws. Thank you very much. And yes, you can vote via X, please. You're not left out on X. You can vote via X. Just use the hashtag hard facts. That way I can identify your tweet, because we have a very busy timeline on X. Yes, so go ahead and vote via X. I think I need 2 or 3 more votes, to wrap things up here. Okay, 0809597585. That's the number for WhatsApp for you to vote. Yes, and on YouTube we are live, facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. You can vote on our live stream. Yes, you can vote. I need just 2 more votes, and then we'll move on to our last category, which is the Nawa story for the week. Oh yes, I need 3 more votes. 3 more votes. If I this message is late. You people are still voting for the first category. Why? We're voting for the war stories now. All right, I'm gonna quickly take this. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Hello, good afternoon, Marianne.
Yes, what are you voting for? What's your war story for the week? Hello.
My name is the 5% tax on every liter of fuel is evil. Is evil. I'm voting for that.
All right, thank you very much for calling. I wish this was a normal conversation. I would have asked you why you think it is evil. Okay, it's a conversation for another day. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Princess Marian, good afternoon.
Yes, Peter.
was just coming in to meet your. Just give me an idea.
Peter.
Hello.
Peter, you have to listen.
Okay, 5%. 5%. Let me go with 5%.
Okay, 5% tax.
Because I've missed this show for a very long time.
Okay, Peter. Thank you very much for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards. You're my last caller for this category.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Miriam.
Yes.
Yes, I go for the Borno killing.
But perfect. Thank you very much for calling, and that's what I wrap it up in this category. Let us go to Coalition Center. Follow me, please. Use touchlights. Hold my hand and my leg so that I will not run. And the results are in. So this is how you voted. From the least to the most, ADC Gbadebo got 2 votes. The new tax law that's coming into effect January 6, January 2026, got 6 votes. And coming in with the highest number of votes with 12 votes is, of course, the killings in Borno by Boko Haram. A really sad situation. And more of these killings are happening every day. I wonder how many more people are left in some of these communities as they continue to die. And I wonder, what's the NSA doing about this? What are the two ministers, the Minister for Defense, the Minister of State for Defense, all the chiefs of army staff and all of the defense staff? What are they doing? Because this government's number one priority should be protecting us, our lives, and our property. Unfortunately, every single day, Nigerians have become statistics, either for death, kidnapping, displacement, and all sorts of things. I'm wondering who's coming to save us. Well, get ready. This is the last category, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just get you into it. These are the nominees for the Nawa Stories of the Week. Are you ready? Ex-NNPC GMD Kyari opens up after EFCC quiz. 2027 police INEC move against early campaigns. 2027 presidency Jonathan splits South PDP. Let me give you some detail quickly so we can vote quickly, because I'm almost I have just about 10 minutes for you to vote. Former group managing director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, Mele Kyari, on Wednesday broke his silence after facing questioning by the EFCC over alleged financial improprieties during his tenure. And also, as the race towards 2027 kicks up, or gathers momentum, the Independent National Electoral Commission and the Nigeria Police Force have warned political parties against embarking on early campaigns in violation of the electoral laws. You know what that means. And finally, the reported 2027 ambition of former President Goodluck Jonathan has split the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in two camps. The stakeholders have been holding divergent positions on this issue. Now, wow. Let's vote. 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190 0809 5975 805. That is for WhatsApp. Start voting now for WhatsApp. 0809 5975 805. You can vote on YouTube and on Facebook, and also on X. Use the hashtag Hard Facts on X. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Story. Let the clam down start from APC. Thank you, INEC.
Okay, INEC gets one vote. Thank you, Mr. Boli, for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Hello, good afternoon, Pino.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the Meshani man.
Mm-hmm.
My vote goes for Mele Kyari.
Okay.
Story.
Thank you very much for calling. Mele Kyari gets one vote. All right. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Hello, Mary Ann.
Yes.
Good afternoon again.
Yes.
Mele Kyari, after how many? Now, what for them?
Now, real wow. Thank you very much for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Hello, Marian.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. Kyari, how they vote for?
Thank you very much for calling. All right. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Yeah, Kenny on the line. GMD, NNPC. Now, wow.
Now, real wow. Thank you, Kenny, for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Hello, Miriam.
Yes.
Yeah, Madam Florence.
Hi.
Yeah, NNPC.
NNPC. Okay, thank you very much for voting. Mele Kyari gets another vote. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Good afternoon, Maria.
Good afternoon.
My take goes to NNPC GMD.
Okay, NNPCL gets another vote. Thank you very much for calling. What is your Nawa story for the week?
Good afternoon, Miriam.
Hi.
Mrs. Olawale from Aja.
Hi, Mrs. Olawale.
What's the story from Mele Kyari? Now, wow.
Now, real war. Thank you very much for calling. All right. I need two more calls. Keep it coming. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards.
Hello, this is Biodun again.
Hi, Biodun. What are you voting for?
Yeah. Mimi Kiari, yes, they tire.
No evidence. Thank you very much for calling, Biodun. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact Awards.
Hello, Mary Ann. I'm a peace in a while.
Na real wa. All right. I'm going to go to social media now. If you are on Facebook and on YouTube, vote. I want to see how you are voting. All right, I'll take some of the messages on WhatsApp. This one says, my Nawa story is INEC, mere warning. Thank you very much, Safiano. This one says, person way get to that time. Now you know they split for PDP legit split. Now, wow, this is from Sam. All right, PDP gets its very first vote. This one here says, Mele Kiari is my Nawa story. Lambert, thank you very much. Mele Kiari gets another vote in the mix. This one says, I vote for Jonathan splitting South PDP as my Nawa story. Okay, PDP gets a second vote. All right, keep them coming. Diaspora voters, you're allowed to call. Yes, if you call, it doesn't come, send me a message. It's okay. I don't mind it. Okay. I can see the calls, but I'm unable to pick them. Let me see. Okay, I think I can take that call now. I think I can. Good luck, Mwagozi.
Marian, Good afternoon. Sorry, I came into your program late. I don't know.
Don't worry, that's why voting is allowed. We'll make excuses for you. It's okay. What are you voting
for? This very one, I don't know
There are three stories. Mele Kiari has opened up after EFCC's questioning. PDP splitting over Jonathan's ambition, and INEC. INEC is telling us that they are warning political parties for early campaigning. Sorry.
Well, Mele Kiari should be in a very good place. Mele Kiari is not even supposed to be talking in this country.
Okay. So that's your vote. We're not taking analysis. Thank you very much. That's your vote. We're going to let you go. Thank you. No analysis. Thank you very much. So we're not taking analysis on this particular story. No analysis. All you do is just vote. Tell us what you're voting for and vote. Olabisi Aniola here on YouTube Live says, Mele Kiari is the story I'm voting for. Mele gets another vote. All right, let me go back to WhatsApp and Facebook Live to take most of these votes. Keep the votes coming. Which kind pancake warning be this one now? Guy Yakub, Laddie from Ikorodu is voting for INEC. Okay, Laddie. Is how he said pancake. It's so funny. Yes, I'm going to take more of your messages on Facebook Live. Okay, NMPC, David Bada here on Facebook Live says he's voting for NMPC. That's Mele Kiari. All right, keep those votes coming in. I have very little time. And on X, you can vote. You're allowed to vote also on X. Yeah. I need just two more votes and we're done. 2 more votes and we're going to wrap things up here. So if you are watching us live on YouTube and Facebook, you can vote there. Diaspora voting is allowed. Just send me a vote. Don't try to call again. Just send the vote in. Yeah. Which is your Nawa story for the week? Is it Mele Kiari? Is INEC's warning to political parties on early campaigns, including the police? Or could it be the split in the People's Democratic Party because Goodluck Jonathan might, we're not even sure if he is interested in the ticket, but that he might be throwing his hearts into the ring. Yes, my diaspora people, you're allowed to vote. So go ahead and call me I think I can take another diaspora call. Oh, I think I've lost that call. I've missed that call. It's not going to come back in. Yeah, try me again. Try again. I might be able to take it, but I'm running out of time. I'm just going to coalition. We are going to coalition center now. If you don't vote now, your vote will not count. I'm sorry. I can't wait for you guys. No. I've got to go. Should I take one call? Okay. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts Awards. You're my last caller.
Princess Mira Peter Bones and Emile Kiari.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Let's go to the coalition center. I shall be back. This is the presidential election on, so I might come back in the middle of the night and announce the result. Just watch this space. Okay, somebody has sent another one. Someone says my vote goes to Goodluck Jonathan's ambition, so PDP gets a third vote. I'll be back.
Credible journalism, bridging the gap between people and those in authority. With Hard Facts, you are sure to get only the facts.
Tune in to Hard Facts with Mary Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The biggest stories around the world.
3,298 inmates on death row in Nigeria prisons.
All in one platform.
Plans are underway to evacuate Nigerians in Sudan.
Let's talk sport.
Let's talk information, news, and current affairs.
It recommends that INEC should not be a defendant when we have election petitions.
Together, we'll have a great conversation and more.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's
All right, we're back. These are the results as you voted from the least to the most. PDP and INEC was a tie, 3 votes each. But it does not matter because coming in with the highest number of votes to be the Nawa story for the week is Mele Kyari's explanation. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That's what it was. Let me tell you wait now. He got 14 votes, ladies and gentlemen, to be the Nawa story for the week. Well, I've told us that Nigeria needs a channel, or rather a show on Comedy Central, because maybe we just need our own channel on DSTV, because everything we do is entertainment. I want to thank you all for being part of the conversation today. I'll be back on Monday, but most importantly, I want you to enjoy the weekend. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, I'll say my goodbyes properly. Don't forget, Ireti Bakare Yusuf will be here at the top of the hour with Borderlines. In the meantime, have you downloaded the Nigeria Info FM mobile application so that you can take us everywhere you go? If you have not done it, excuse me, sir, what are you waiting for? Go do it now, right now. We'll be back after this break.
From Washington to Beijing, Moscow to Abuja, London to Kigali, the world.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.